All right, so last time I went ahead and uploaded the Swordsoul deck. You guys went ahead and commented on the video and let me know you are absolutely misplaying. And you know what I have to say to that? Thank you. Because right now we are on a current 8-game win streak playing these Swordsoul cards, and I just want to say thank you all so much for going ahead and teaching me some of the combo routes. Now I do admit I do still mess up on some of these combos, but you know what? You live and you learn. I've been only playing the deck for about a day to 2 days, man. One day on playing on the Yu-Gi-Oh! EDO Ignis, and then also on Master Duel. Anyways, I went ahead and updated the deck. Now, what are we playing? Well, it is simple. I'm playing one copy of Effect Veiler. The reason I'm playing one copy of Effect Veiler is because I couldn't go ahead and get 3 copies of Crossout Designator. I was only able to go ahead and craft 2. So, unfortunate, but you know what? It does work, because if they do play an Effect Veiler, bam, we cross it out, man. We're not dealing with it. If they play a Maxx C, bam, we cross it out. If they go ahead and play Ash, cross it out. If they want to decide to have a mirror match with us, we're gonna cross it out. We're not letting no Mo Ye's go through, no Taias. We're not letting anything go through. No Vishudas, no Ecclesias, no Longnyuans, nothing, man. And no Protos, especially no Protos. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into it. So this is what we're playing as right here. It would be in the description below. But one thing I do ask you guys, I noticed that a lot of you guys are not subbed to the channel, and I would really do appreciate it if you guys do hit that subscribe button, as it costs you nothing, but it does support me, and I'm so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. We're just 200 off, so if you could please just help share the videos, like, comment. I know it sounds like a lot, but either way, let's go ahead and get on into the video. Cal Life is signing out. See ya. Okay, so we are going to be going second now. Guys, like I said, I am still learning this deck, so give me some time, man. But we activate our Maxx C upon his Pot of Desires, and he just decides to end, and honestly, that's not good for him. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Vishuda, right? And then from Vishuda we can go into Monk of Tenyi. From there we activate the Vessel, and then from Vessel we can grab the Adhara. We then send Adhara to the grave, and then we're able to go ahead and get out of Vishuda. Then we get Ashuna. Now we can go ahead and summon out Longnyuan to bring out Changling. And to be honest with you, we're going to now go ahead and get our Protos, because this is going to be GG's, as we just banished 3 cards and we're able to just go ahead and attack for game. Okay, so we are going first, and this time we are going to go ahead and summon out Adhara, and then from Adhara we can go ahead and bring out the Monk of Tenyi. Now by bringing out Monk, we can go ahead and activate Vessel. We send the Ashuna to the grave so we can grab Vishuda. From there we activate Vishuda's effect. Just go ahead and summon him, and then we can go ahead and activate that effect so we can bring out the Adhara. After that we are able to go into Chaizao. From Chaizao we activate his ability, and we are able to grab the Longnyuan. Then we go ahead and summon out Mo Ye. And after summoning out Mo Ye, we can reveal that we had the Longnyuan into the hand. Summon out the Draco, Berserker of Tenyi, and then use Mo Ye's effect to grab a card. Now I think I kind of goofed here, because I should have maybe activated Swordsoul Emergence to grab maybe something else from our grave. I mean from our deck, and then go into Longnyuan, you know, just to mill the deck a little bit more. But I think either way it doesn't really matter. We then go into our Changing, and the reason that I went into Changing is because of the fact that I was able to do so basically what I'll be able to do is when he summons a monster, we can negate it, and then we can go ahead and banish those cards, right? So however we do get impermed on our Draco Berserker opening up, and then I realized we are going to be playing against Eldritch, and so I made a mistake, because I honestly thought that I could go ahead and negate this, but then I remembered, oh crap, he did get negated by Imperm, so it doesn't work. So we basically just negated our Changing for no reason, and we tossed a card to the into the banish zone. But that's fine because we do get 100 attack and defense for each card banished. I do activate this effect, the Adhara, so I can get our Mo Ye, and then we get hit with the skill drain. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I make, and I know you guys are gonna come because I didn't realize it at first, but I could have popped our Vishuda. That way we could have sent the skill drain back to the hand, right? That's what I could have done. And I completely forget to do that. So when I go ahead and activate Vessel, our Vessel does get hit by the IO. So unfortunate. Such a cool animation. Super cool. I just don't feel like dealing with it. We do summon out the Ecclesia. I go ahead and attack because I want to bait out to see what it was. He summons out now the Conscriptor, and what's nice is that card is only limited to 1 now. And so we were not able to attack, and then this is when I realized, oh crap, I could have just popped this back into his hand, and we would have been okay, right? So then I decided to go ahead and banish a card from our grave to go ahead and activate this, and then I also remembered our effect was negated, so we couldn't activate it. But either way, I went ahead and once again goofed, and I summoned out 2 of our Longnyuans right here. But to be honest with you, it's about to be GG's. There's nothing he can do. He ends his turn. He banishes this. I go ahead and activate our Swordsoul, and I activate it on the Longnyuan. That way we can go ahead and basically send back the card that I figured would be his skill drain, which was this one. So skill drain gets banished, so he can't use it no more. And then we know what this one is. He can't activate spells. This is just going to be able to allow him to bring out his Eldritch. I go ahead and use our Maxx C because it's going to be a free special summon draw card, because we already know he's special summoning the Eldritch. So we get our Ash Blossom. Not like it really matters. I go ahead and activate this effect. He then activates Golden Land, and then he goes ahead and basically goofs. So all in all, he was going to lose, so he realized it's just time to scoop, man. So let's go on to the next one. But like I said, guys, I am learning, so if you see any more mistakes, just call them out, to be honest with you. Thanks. All right, so now we are on to duel number 3, and we're going to activate our Pot of Desires, which is going to go ahead and net us the ability to summon out the Mo Ye and use Swordsoul Emergence. He does activate Effect Veiler, but we have the Call by the Grave, and it's going to save the day. So goodbye. Banish that card out of the way. The good thing about it is we don't have an Effect Veiler in our hand, so if we need to use one next turn, we're not going to have to. Because it would just be negated anyways because of Call by the Grave. Anyways, we summon out the Chaizao. From Chaizao, we're going to do our regular bread and butter combo. That way we can go ahead and draw 1 card, which we draw the Ash, and then we can add the Longnyuan from the deck. Then I activate Swordsoul Blackout so we can bring down the Ashuna. I'm going to go ahead and, sorry about that, get rid of the Ashuna. And then I could go ahead and bring the Adhara onto the field. Now we get the Changling onto our field, and then I'm going to activate that so we can burn off the 1200. Then I go into Zing, Chow Frame the Zing. That way he can't activate monsters. But to be honest, it really didn't matter because he's playing Sky Striker, so he just plays Maneuver. Maneuver then destroys our card. And so with Chow Fang going to the grave, I can go ahead and add 1 card to the hand. So I add the Ecclesia. He then decides to activate this. This allows him to get off the Ray. I was thinking maybe I probably should have activated Ash, but then it really didn't matter because he still was going to bring a Sky Striker card to his hand regardless, right? Because he had demobilized. So we stopped one thing instead of the other. He then summons out Kagari from the Ray. We are able to still keep drawing because of the Maxx C. We get our Swordsoul Blackout. He gets the engage from the Kagari. He then activates engage so he can go ahead and get the Widowacre. And then he's going to now snatch our Changling with the Widowacre. And he's going to activate Fusion Destiny. So we are in a little bit of trouble now. He then attacks. And fortunately for us, we survived with a total of 500 HP, bro. He then activates DPE so he could go ahead and destroy our Changing, and then he brings DPE back. And honestly, I think here he really did goop, as you guys are about to see. He summons out the DPE again, and so what I'm trying to do is bait him. So I summon out our Ecclesia because we already have some cards in our hands that we can work with. And then from Ecclesia we go into Mo Ye. He then now destroys our Mo Ye, but we still keep our token onto the field. And this is what I'm talking about. I think he gooped, because why would he send the Kagari to the grave and not the DPE? That I don't understand. But anyways, we go in and send out at Ashuna, and then we're going to go ahead and summon out the Longnyuan, and then we get our token out. Now we can go ahead and activate Vessel because we have a non-effect monster on the field. We grind the Adhara to our hand. Now we summon out Adhara so we can bring back Baxia. Baxia is going to allow us to go ahead and send these cards back to the deck. We're going to activate Baxia's ability to send out the Mo Ye. Now from Mo Ye, we're going to go into Chai's out. As you guys can see where this is going, we're going to activate Mo Ye's ability with the Chai's out. He can't stop this. He has nothing in his hand and nothing in the grave that can stop this. We get a Maxx C from the draw, and then we get the Swordsoul Emergence. I will activate Swordsoul Emergence now so we can bring out the Protos. And as you can see, this is GG's. Just to be petty, we're going to activate Protos effect and select Dark, and we're going to go ahead and just attack for game. So down to 500 life points. He almost destroyed us. But we were able to survive.